So Houston producer Jay Printz was on the Sway in the Morning show talking about this beef between Pusha T and Drake, and he had this to say. He said, after speaking with Kanye, I spoke with the brother and he didn't want this. I saw this going to a place that I feel would have ended his career if Drake would have put out this song that he had on him, and definitely would have hurt families, and we're not in for that. That's not Drake's character to tear a man down to that extent. He further went to say the ingredients of the song was overwhelming. I know for a fact that it would have been bad for Kanye and my man. It just wouldn't be good. It's beyond music at that point. It's going to affect the livelihood. It's going to affect with this whole lifestyle from that moment.
So, and when he refers to my man, he's referring to Pusha T.
He's referring
so he's
to Pusha
saying
T.
that Drake had a rebuttal for Pusha T, but he's decided not to release it and instead just sort of focus on his album, which is expected out this summer.
When Pusha T went mad low, Drake's like, let me fall back and go high. Isn't it hilarious how Printz is like everyone's uncle, and this he's like, look nephew, let me have a seat, bro. We gotta talk. But responsible. Everything he said there was very responsible.
So you guys knew who Jay Prince was before this?
No, I had no idea.
I had no idea.
I was familiar only.
But now everyone knows who he is, and he's going and making the rounds.
Yeah.
He's been in the game for a quick minute. He's just one of those ghosts.
He's been around for a long time.
Years.
I honestly think this is still pretty
You're not buying
weak.
it. You're not buying that Drake had like this nuclear weapon that he was about to use, but then Jay Prince talked him out of it.
I just feel like when it comes to Drake should have responded with bars. Like even if he was not going to respond, even if he was going to say like I have ammunition on you, but I don't want, like he should have responded with bars.
Instead, it should have been about the music, right?
Yeah, and it should have been make it about the music and keep it there. Instead, he's had to have like a press release from the notes on his iPhone, and then Jay Prince go on a radio show and speak.
Now
for
you're just egging him on. You're like,
I feel like maybe at this point it was better to like completely stop the beef. Like, even if he would have been like, hey, I have a bunch of stuff to say, but I'm not gonna say it because I'm the bigger person, Pusha T probably would have responded, and it would have just kept going and escalating to a point where apparently Kanye West and Pusha T would have been, just like put out with the trash.
Right,
like,
exactly. And furthermore, Kanye on Ye says, for all the times I didn't listen to my girl, and she said, man, stop, you're gonna mess that money up. This is this situation where they realize that the end result, it's like a Pyrrhic victory. We fight this battle, but then we're all dead at the end. We know they say revenge, when you dig a grave, when you set on the path of revenge, dig 2 graves, right?
Yeah.
That's what this would happen. And in music, I agree. Make it about the music.
That's a really good point, Jason. I love that metaphor, like in the path to revenge, dig 2 graves, because I do wonder, Drake is such a mindful businessman, a shrewd businessman. So I have a feeling that he did have a bunch of meetings, weighed his options, and made the decision not to respond with bars. That said, I really have loved the music coming out of this. I don't know if I would have been listening to Daytona had this not occurred. I don't know if that was
that's true.
And it's a great album. And
it's a good album.
That was definitely calculated on the part of Pusha T, because now he really is sort of the king of summer when it comes to music right now, him and Kanye. And it is going to be a bit of an uphill battle for Drake, and I guess we'll have to see. But
well, go ahead, Amir.
Okay, what were you gonna say before I changed it?
But look, I look at Pusha T and I look at Drake. Who has the better street cred? I feel like Drake,
Pusha, for sure.
For sure, right?
Yeah.
So it's like Drake, bro, you stay in your lane, dude. Stay in your lane because you gotta know what's up.
The important thing though that we're missing on is what did Drake have on Pusha T that was so bad that would have ruined the man's career? Like. I
don't even know
know.
what you could be taught.
I don't know. I mean, and that's the cliffhanger of the century. Just figuring out what that's going to be, and maybe someone else. If Drake knows it, chances are someone else knows it.